Okay, gang, ready or not, it's time to get sweaty. 3-minute rounds today, 2 exercises each round. We took 60-second break between each round, and then at the bottom, we have this fun little finisher that I'll explain at the end, a little bonus round, okay? So total time of our exercise time today ended up being right at 12 minutes, not including the rest. We have swings, clean to squat press, burpees, Russian twists, plank glute lifts. That's a new one Aaliyah blessed us with today. Let me tell you, it's a burner. And then bent over rows. And I have my beautiful model, Miss Libby, to demonstrate that for us. So the first exercise is the kettlebell swing. All right, so she's going to start with the kettlebell. Actually start it down between your legs. Yep, there we go. And then we're going to pull it back. Yep, here we go. So if you know how to do a swing, go ahead and do this exercise. It's perfectly safe to do if you've never done a kettlebell swing before. If you don't have a kettlebell, go ahead and do a goblet squat. So Libby, can you show them how to hold the weight at the chest? And then just sit back and squat with this. And so we have 10 repetitions. So after she's done with 10 reps, she's going to put that down and she's going to go straight to the clean to overhead squat press, right? So she's gonna pull the kettlebell up, lock it underneath her chest, and then dip and drive with that squat all the way to the sky, all right? We're gonna do 8 total, so that means 4 on each side. You can choose to do 4 all at once, or you can alternate each round. That's what I chose to do today, all right? So squat, clean to squat press. If you don't know how to do a clean to squat press, I want you just to do a standing overhead press. So it's just that last section where you have the weight at your shoulder and then you press up to the sky, all right? So she's gonna continue to go back and forth with those swings and with the clean to squat press for 3 minutes. Then she's got a 60-second break and we're gonna move right down to the burpees. That was Libby's pick today. Believe it or not, it's her favorite exercise. And then 20 Russian twists total. So Libby, remind us again, your favorite exercise, the burpee. Perfect. Again, you've probably done these before, and so if you haven't, you may need to modify this. Libby, can you show them just how to go down and step out in plank position? So she's gonna put her hands down, step out. Yeah, you can do a push-up here if you want to, or you can just step back in without the push-up part of it. That's a good modification for a burpee. So she's got 8 of those. Then we're sitting on our rear and we're coming Russian twist time. This is a great one for the trunk and the core. We use a lighter weight. You can even do this without a weight too, but notice how she has her feet elevated. If you need to, you can put your feet on the ground. So just put your feet down and then just kind of lean back. I call this a C-sit, and we're leaning back just a little bit so that we have some resistance on the core. You can do it that way. 20 total, so that's 10 on each side there. And again, continuing to move back and forth between the burpees and the Russian twists for 3 minutes, okay? 60-second break, and we're gonna move right to the plank glute lifts. This is 20 each side, and then 10 bent over rows. So go ahead and show us those plank glute lifts, right? We're in that good plank position. Notice how her shoulders are locked right over her right over her wrists. And then one leg comes up and down. Notice how her toes pointed to the ground. That part's important. Squeeze the glutes at the top. It's Barnes, right? So 20 on one side, 20 on the other side. If you need to break it up in 5s and 5s and 10s and 10s, so you get to a total of 20, totally fine to do, right? So she's got 20 of those. Then we're gonna move on to the bent over kettlebell row. All right, this one's kind of funny. We should call this exercise the T-Rex because it does kind of feel like you have T-Rex arms up front. But best way to do this is make sure your elbows are nice and wide on this one. There's many different ways to do a row. See how her back is nice and locked in. She's got tight core here, and what she's working on is squeezing shoulder blades together. So 8 reps there, and then what she's going to do is she's going to go right back down to that plank glute lifts, okay? And then bent over rows for 3 minutes. Give yourself about a minute break when you're done with that. And then we've got the bonus round. She's gonna love me that I'm making her do this too, okay? So it's not 30 reps, 20 reps, and 10 reps. It's 30 seconds, 20 seconds, and 10 seconds. However, you could do 30 reps, 20 reps, and 10 reps. Now it's gonna take you a little bit longer. This was a 3-minute round for us, no rest. So what she's gonna do, she's gonna start with an air squat, then move right to a push-up and mountain climber. So here we go. Libby's going to show us the air squat. I'd like her to stay a little bit lower. There you go. See how she's not really coming up all the way? Good quad burner right here. 30 seconds right here, nice and fast. Then she's going to drop right down to those push-ups. By this point, we were all on our knees doing push-ups, so we're going to rep these out. This is as fast as possible, guys. So 30 seconds here. Right after that 30-second air squat, then she's going to pop right up into 30 seconds of mountain climbers. right? So running the knees to the chest, trying to stay that good plank position. It's a good shoulder burner, trying to sprint through this for 30 seconds. Then she's back up on her feet. We've got 20 seconds now, no rest, 20 seconds air squat, and I won't make her do the rest. Then she's gonna go down 20 seconds of the push-ups and then 20 seconds of the mountain climbers. And then no rest again, guys. Finish out with 10 seconds. You can do anything for 10 seconds. 10 seconds air squat, 10-second push-up, 10-second mountain climber. And there you have the sweaty, and I think we're gonna add and hot to this one too today. All right, guys? Give it a try. Let us know how you do.